Smith with the Livingston County Republican Party. I'm the chair, and I'm just here tonight to celebrate this historic resolution declaring us a constitutional county in Livingston County. And we're really proud of our sheriff for all of the tremendous backlash he's taken, and we thank him and appreciate all of our citizens.
It is not about guns. It is about mentally ill and/or evil people. If evil and mental illness remain, they will find a way to carry out their sinister plans with or without firearms. The Second Amendment gives the citizens of this country the right to keep and bear arms and shall not be infringed. The Ninth Amendment gives all rights not specified in the Constitution to we the people, not the government. Our laws work in a hierarchy. The U.S. Constitution is the highest governing law. Any lower law repugnant to the Constitution is void. I have full faith that each of you will uphold the oath you took to the Constitution and pass this resolution to make and keep Livingston County a constitutional county. The Founding Fathers created the Second Amendment with the sole purpose of empowering the people of the United States to have the ability to resist any tyranny that might threaten them. The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. I know you all to be good men. Now is the time to stand in the face of evil and make history for doing what is right, not what is easy. Thank you.
I'll make it short and quick, but thank you for bringing this resolution up to a vote. The problem we have in this state and nation is not a gun problem. In fact, it is a spiritual and mental problem. Restricting law-abiding citizens of their God-given and constitutional rights will not fix this problem. The only solution to that is Jesus Christ and the good mental health resources. This is what will fix this. I encourage you to vote yes on this resolution tonight, reaffirming Livingston County as a constitutional county, as every county in America should be. Should go without saying. So thank you for your great service.
Hello, I sit before you here as a Michigan resident, thanking you for defending the constitutional rights of the people of Livingston County, and I pray that other counties follow suit. So many people who spoke before me have spoken eloquently of all the historical realities. We can go on and on and on and on about government tyranny against citizens. It's typically called democide. It's when the government mass murders their own people. I suggest people look up the University of Hawaii study about democide and how during the 20th century we saw mass amounts of citizens being murdered by their government. But the other aspect of this is also many people have been victims of false accusations. I myself have been a victim of a false accusation by an ex made in open court. And that happens to so many people, that we've been falsely accused of things, and then we can have our rights taken away from us. And then we'll have to go and defend ourselves to have our rights restored. Well, if someone makes a false accusation against you, sometimes it's very hard to prove the person is telling a lie. How do you prove a negative? It's impossible. So now people are put into a box. And, you know, it's really going to be time for counties to stand up and defend the rights of citizens, because it's clear that our governor and our legislatures are completely out of control. So I don't have a whole lot to say, but thank you. Thank you, because you're going to take heat, you're going to be mocked, but we have to at some point stand up, otherwise we're going to lose our country. And if we don't have the right to defend ourselves, as we know, our Second Amendment rights are not about hunting. They're about protecting us from a government with a tyrannical aspiration. That's it. Yep. And thank you for protecting our rights. So I hope other counties follow suit. Thank you.
What I was realizing is that there's all this hubbub about Livingston County wants to become a constitutional county. Oh no. We already are.
Right.
It's our supreme law of the land.
Right.
So it's mine, it's yours. Everybody else here gets it too. I commend you guys, because I'm watching you guys for a while, and this slate of commissioners, like, how blessed are we?
Yes.
Right? You guys hear us? When you look at the hierarchy of the Constitution, up at the very top we have God, right? Second tier of power is over here. Third tier, you guys. Then we fall down to the bottom feeders where you got the state government and the federal government. us and listening and doing. So you're not just talking the talk, right? A lot of politicians, if you hear Charlie Brown's teacher, I'm hearing a little bit of kid rock coming out of all you guys. It's Thank you so much. And after this, maybe we can look at the voting machines, huh?
Really, truly, the reason I came is to watch history in the making, because that's what this is tonight. That's this opportunity. So thank you, because we need some support. We know that the bad guys don't follow the laws. We've heard tonight from various people that have shared some stories that are disturbing. We should be able to protect ourselves. So let's be clear. Let's make that happen. And thank you. Thank you again. Thank you, Sheriff Murphy. And that's it.
Evening, Commissioners. In the words of Martin Luther King, there comes a time when silence is betrayal. And as I have sat in front of you many times, coming in here and asking you to be considerate of liberties and freedoms for our children of Livingston County, today I come to you for a different reason. I support the constitutional amendment and would like to thank the many citizens of our county that have taken the time to see this resolution through as a grassroots effort. Commissioners, I would like to convey my gratitude for your unwavering support in upholding the foundations of our Constitution, because that is exactly what you are doing as you vote yes on the resolution. You are asserting that God, family, and country are principles you are establishing yourself as faithful to. It is essential that we have leaders like you who remain committed to preserving the fundamental rights of we the people. I'd like to thank you all for your service to our county. And I'd just like to ad-lib and say at the end, I will repeat what I said to you last week. Most of you know me very well, and you know my children are all children in school in our county. And I am the poster child for these red flag laws. And it is unfair that my children be persecuted, my husband be persecuted, and I be persecuted for having an opinion, believing in God, and taking a political position that defends my rights. So not only is it important for everyone in this room, but if you do this for nothing, it should be done for me, because I set the precedent for all of the other parents that come behind me. And we should not be put on this type of pedestal where we're being red flagged as people. In closing, I want to read something from John Adams that he stated in a letter to his wife. Liberty once lost is lost forever. When the people once surrender their share in the legislature and their right of defending the limitations upon the government and of resisting every encroachment upon them, they can never regain it. Thank you.
Come down, we're talking solid shop. Unity in the community.